Grease 2, Brian.
Grease 2.
Grease 2. I've been really intrigued by the way... I actually read an article that was talking about the budgets that are given to women for films, and I found it really depressing.
So, a whole bunch less.
Yeah, I'm gonna show it to you if I can.
That's fucky.
That's fucky?
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, you're right. You're not wrong.
Thank you.
Welcome. So, this was a summary at the end of this article that said, women are being given fewer films, and not only is that true, but they're having to make their movies with less money, so they're doing it with one arm tied behind their back. That effectively puts less production value up on the screen, meaning movies with a little narrower scope. And once the product is made, assuming it's as good despite having less money, it's then handicapped by being shown on 2/3 fewer screens.
Wow.
Those movies just don't get seen. So then there's this ongoing perception that women just aren't really into the movie industry, and that if they do make stuff, it's not quite as good. This dysfunctional cycle comes down to a failure to trust female filmmakers despite the facts. This is the institutional bias that you've somehow been taught as you've risen in the ranks in the studio, that it's a safer bet to go with a man, said Patino. That's the trust gap. The women have given you better financial results, yet your gut's still telling you to give them less money to work with. And indie distributors are choosing not to take a risk on women's movies. It's from a Hollywood Reporter article I was looking at. They've received 63% less distribution than male films movies. And budgets, work the same way. And there's like huge gaps for like indie films, like under 25 million. And like there's lots of like cool things in this, like where the genres that women work in, like I think there's probably also a stereotype that women make like quote unquote women's films, like rom-coms and stuff. But they work across genres in roughly the same pattern as men.
Actually would not have thought that women make more rom-coms. That's not what I would have guessed.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
I feel rom-coms always feel decidedly male to me.
That's really interesting perspective, actually. What makes you say that?
What the fuck? Cause like, they just always seem super patronizing. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I totally agree with you, but yeah.
What in the fuck with this puzzle-ass bullshit?
Yeah. And to emphasize, it was films made with a budget of less than 25 million. Mm-hmm. When the number of screens was 646 on average for male directors, 242 for female directors.
That's crazy.
Right?
Oh my gosh. Oh.
But women's return on investment numbers are higher across the board. It's really interesting. Anyway, the reason I was mentioning that is because I really liked Cary 2, even though I feel like part of the reason, like, a movie like that, like, how often does a woman get to direct, like, say, the first one in a franchise, but, like, maybe a less marketable sequel or, like, a cash-in or something could potentially get, than because it's less of a risk or something like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Reminds me of some of the game developers I follow on Twitter. Will put out calls for that they're hiring or whatever, and the indie ones especially have been doing more of this thing that, like, highly interested in resumes from women or disadvantaged minorities. I think Us Two Games is one of them that does that a lot. And then I'm trying to remember the name of the guy.
Like self-consciously hires? Or wait, what do you say? Sorry.
Like they actively in their tweets say that they're looking for women and people
more diverse hiring.
Yeah.
Quote unquote. That's really awesome.
But like actively just electing to hire those people.
Yeah, that's awesome. I tell you, we did our first, the group that I'm working with / co-founded, at Relias did our first lunch and learn?
No.
We're calling it BEAR, the Board for Education and Awareness at Relias. Does our intention hopefully to educate about the healthcare disparities for marginalized populations?
Oh, I do have tents. I was like, why did I not get a tent? Are you kidding me? Alright.
But we did our first lunch and learn, and it was really cool.
How did it go?
It went really well. We had a pretty good turnout. It was on the healthcare disparities for LGBTQ youth, which are kind of depressing.
Remember when we forgot to...
What?
When we forgot to suplex this train?
Are we getting to live again?
Maybe.
Try this again?
Oh god.
What is even happening?
I don't know what I'm doing. What is this?
Oh.
Oh.
I guess we did it.
I don't fucking...
What is
I
happening?
still don't understand what's going on here. Oh, now we just have this.
Oh.
Oh, you're Cyan.
I really don't understand what's happening.
I guess we're just going through Cyan's dreams or something?
Oh, alright.
I don't really know. Cyan, you got weird dreams, dog. Pluto armor and Skycap.
Ooh, that's a kind of a neat little robot, honestly.
You can do
There's a little man in there, though.
Ult beam. Fucking Magitech all over the place right now. Heck yes. Remember when we had these at the very beginning of the game and we could shoot beams out of them, and now we're doing it again?
Oh my god, yeah, no, I totally remember, but Cyan wasn't there. I don't know why he's remembering this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless he was there the whole time.
Blowing my whole gosh
Wow.
What's up?
They hit you really hard with those missiles just now.
That was not very nice.
No, that was like a lot of damage. How are you going to survive? Okay, you did it.
Okay. That's how I'm going to survive.
Ryan, what should I get for dinner tonight?
You should get...
Tell me.
Oh...
Tell me.
Just a big old steak.
Ryan, I don't like that.
You love it.
Ryan, give me a vegetarian option.
You know,
Vegetable steak.
they're not going to be open, but there's a...
What?
Have you been to Chanticleer?
Oh my god, I fucking love Chanticleer. Yeah, we go there.
I went there for the first time yesterday.
What'd you get?
The caprese panini.
Yeah, it's really fucking good. The veggie sandwich there is my favorite thing on this earth.
Wow.
If I know it's not like it sounds like you'd be, you're.
I mean, I was thinking, Chrissy, Maverick. Nope, that sandwich. It's your favorite thing on earth.
That's right. Yeah. Fuck everything else. Yeah, like I'm sorry. This LP.
I mean, apology accepted.
Yeah. I mean, once you've tasted the sandwich, you'll understand. No, but anyway, like
I understand your betrayal.
I know people would typically think like a veggie sandwich. It's probably like, a stand-in for healthy eating for people who don't want to eat the meat sandwiches. But I've had the grilled cheese there, and I've had the caprese a number of times. But the veggie sandwich toasted is fucking amazing. Like, it's so good. If you go there again, you gotta try it.
I mean, my next one was going to be the Normandy.
Oh, okay, you can try the Normandy. I've never had that, obviously.
Because,
I hear good things about that too.
why obviously? There's no meat on it.
But it's something weird, right? Like something. There's something on it that I don't think
There's
that
apples and cheese.
Oh yeah, that
and
sounds gross.
Fig preserves.
Yeah, that all sounds horrible. Like I don't even know what you're talking about. That sounds horrible. Put apples on a fucking sandwich. I don't. What is this? Anyway,
It's not even their idea. The Normandy is named after the region in France where that's a common lunch sandwich.
Well, that explains a lot. The French.
Oh god.
I'm just fucking.
No, it's fine. You're just fucking racist against French people.
I don't think that's a thing. Okay. That was quite the accusation to level.
Frenchist.
Unrepented Frenchies. No, I'm sure. Oh,
Wow.
that is really cool.
The
Oh,
EO.
it's the IO.
The input output.
input output. Doesn't it look like a kind
I'm
of like
gonna give it some input.
Doesn't it? Whoa! Doesn't it kind of look like the alien from Alien?
A little bit.
The Xenomorph.
The Xenomorph.
I also,
Looks more like the alien queen because of the body.
Yeah, totally mixed with like a spider. I'm sure the Normandy is really good. Somebody I went with recently got it and liked it a lot. But the other thing is the salads are huge.
So that was when you're when you were talking about salad a bit earlier. It wasn't the most recent thing you were talking. Anyway,
SJW word salad.
Yeah,
You thought about the salads at Chanticleer?
Yeah, it might have. It might have been.
I mean, that's totally what's a good association to have.
Because I had my sandwich and I was sitting there and I was eating. I was looking around and then I saw someone get one of the salads and I was like, that is fucking enormous.
It's like a giant bowl. It's huge. They do side salads too that are reasonably good size. I also like their soup. I love that place though.
Yeah, I wanted to order a breakfast sandwich to go with it, and then I thought better because Tracy told me the portions were large, but then I kind of wish I had gotten the breakfast sandwich, but it's okay. I'll have to go back.
That's the other thing about the veggie sandwich is that I always feel like it gives you a lot. It's like roasted peppers and eggplant. What else is on there?
The other good thing about that caprese is that the mozzarella they use is like the freshest fucking mozzarella.
And it's on the veggie sandwich too, which is why it's so good mixed with pesto, and it's like fucking amazing.
That sounds good.
Ugh. Like I get cravings for the sandwich, honestly, but no, Chanticleer's dope. It's like not too far from our office either, so we occasionally go there. We had somebody come in from one of our coworkers from Canada came in, so we took her out to Chanticleer.
What is this giant circle? Like I don't understand this place.
I don't know.
All it is a circle. Where the fuck am I going? What?
IDK.
Claire.
Yeah?
Tell me what the hell's happening.
You gotta fight that guy.
I mean, I get it.
He has, maybe it's a robo spider lady with guns for boobs. Basically what I want to be. I'm working on it.
Remember in Austin Powers, the gun boobs?
The gun boobs, yeah. Totally.
That was a movie, huh?
It sure was. I haven't seen those in a long time. I have a feeling like I would be
you probably
pretty
now.
Probably pretty upset about a lot of things going on in those movies. Woo!
Yep.
Did I tell you when I went home for Christmas last year that this is the most awkward thing, and like nobody else in the house acknowledged it. I started watching. Well, like I was just chilling, like everybody was doing stuff. They were busy. I was watching Poltergeist 2. Just, watching Poltergeist 2. And if you've never seen the Poltergeist movies, they're pretty good as far as family horror goes. Like, they kind of totally bring out that spirit of, like, a very Spielbergian, suburbs, like, family sticking together, like, a family's love for each other is how you triumph over evil kind of thing. So as far as horror movies go, blah, blah. Anyway. But in my family's style, I hope they never listen to this. They totally were just like, okay, we need to stop watching that now, so we can come over there. We're gonna watch a movie. And I was like, and you can watch it if you want. And so they proceeded to watch Ted 2.
Oh no!
Yeah, and then I left after the part where the bear confronts Mark Wahlberg and says something about chicks with dicks porn. And then, like, the bear just says, there are no chicks with dicks, Mark Wahlberg, just men with breasts. And it wasn't even, like, a funny joke, and it was just, like, total transphobia. I should have, like, CW'd that, but, and then I was just like, this is really awkward. A, because this is horrible and cruel, and then B, I just watched that scene with my family, and nobody seemed to understand that was, like, really fucked up and weird. So then I left. That was a good time. I did later watch Poltergeist 2. It was a much better time. A man drinks a bottle of tequila and drinks the worm inside, and then he vomits up the worm, and it's like this H.R. Geiger, like, chicken man. It's like a man, but like instead of having legs, it's like, like a chicken's, like a fried chicken's legs. It was terrifying.
So, with that whole little piece of
wonder that I just shared?
No, like little piece of cultural sort of apocrypha of worm in the tequila. Is it worm in the tequila or worm in mezcal?
Yeah, see, I didn't think it was like a tequila thing. I don't know, but he was supposed to be drinking tequila in the movie. I think.
Also, I've literally never seen it in my life.
I've never either. And
also, like, yeah, why would you ever?
Why would you do
bottle
that?
liquor with a worm in it? Like, why would you do that?
Yeah, because I thought it was like stereotypically supposed to be the tequila worm, right? But I don't think that really makes sense.
And then, well, that was the thing is that then I was like thinking about it and I was like, I don't think that works. Like, wouldn't it be mezcal? Like,
I think it just
if anyone's
becomes
sticking
mezcal,
worms
right?
in something, it's probably in mezcal, not in tequila.
Like I'm seeing.
What is this? This is just a loop. This is just a big circle, and there's nowhere
this
else
is a
for me to
hell
go.
world.
I don't
This
understand
is so
this.
gross.
Like, I'm pressing X everywhere.
Mezcal.
I'm pushing up on the walls.
Why do you put the worm in there? What's the point?
That's what I'm saying. Because I don't understand at all. Also, is it just like an earthworm? Like what?
The mezcal worm is an insect larva.
Mezcal worm.
Yeah, it's called the mezcal worm.
So it's not for tequila.
It's either a gusano rojo red worm or chinicuil magui worm, the caterpillar of the Hypopta agavis moth, which has agave in the name. Why does it?
Probably because it
Eats agave or something?
Yeah.
The larvae feed on the succulent leaves of the magui and agave.
Oh, I had to go backwards. Fuck this whole goddamn game.
Oh yeah, they eat agave.
There you go.
That's weird. Why?
Oh,
Still,
I fell through the bridge.
Yeah, that doesn't really explain why you would like put that in here though.
Yeah, why would you leave it in the bottle? That doesn't make sense.
Right?
Oh my
Including
god,
the-
we're still doing this. Oh. Please take me out of the stream.
Apparently the worm gives it a unique color and flavor.
Please, save my husband. Save Cyan.
Where?
I think this is...
Are we gonna go?
Where are we? We're inside Cyan's soul. My husband. Cyan continues to torture himself. He failed to defend Doma. The world's slowly dying. And then there's his family. You want to be this kid?
A beast known as WrexSoul is taking advantage of him. WrexSoul is a composite monster made up of wretched spirits who are dispatched in meaningless wars. Wow. They're wreaking havoc on Papa. Please help him. Any questions? Please, help Cyan. Papa doesn't deserve this. Whew. I got a really funny phrase for you.
Please.
The other, less appreciated worm are the larvae of the agave snout weevil.
Bless you. Agave snout weasel. Or weevil or weasel?
Weevil.
Weevil, excuse me. Like the
Ew,
bug.
ew, ew. It's so gross. I don't get it.
Yeah, but again, why is it in the bottle?
It says for color and flavor.
That's crazy.
Like I guess the worm flavors, I don't know.
Like, so...
Yeah, I don't know.
I watched a Chef's Table.
Okay.
And in Chef's Table, the chef was, I believe, Mexican.
Okay.
But he was spending a lot of time in Mexico regardless, and he was going to mezcal distilleries. And
Oh, well.
part of what his restaurant did was like mezcal flights,
Interesting.
so you could taste a bunch of different types of mezcal,
Cool.
which was cool and everything. But like,
Did I touch on the worm aspect?
no, not at all. Like, there were definitely no worms in any of the bottles they were serving, and like, but like the impression I got from that was that, like, you know, if you have like whiskey, you know, where like
Right.
high-end whiskey, there's a bunch of different kinds, and like you get flavors that are based on, you know, where it's being produced, the kind of water that's
Right.
being used, the soil, and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mezcal's like that. It's like high-end. It's not significantly different from tequila, but it is like more refined. You know what I mean?
Yeah, here, like, listen to Wikipedia, because it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the worm. Mezcal is a distilled alcoholic beverage made from any type of agave plant native to Mexico. The word mezcal comes from the Nahuatl mezcali, which means oven-cooked agave. And I think it's just distinct from tequila and, like, I don't know, in a similar way to what you were saying. You must... Wait a minute.
You must be WrexSoul. We want cyan.
You're too late. His pain has reached critical mass. Nothing can stop his feelings of rage and despair. I grow stronger now with his anger, hatred, and guilt, and I hunger for you.
Cool.
Alright.
Oh, the Soul Saver. Oh,
Two
this
Soul
is just
Savers.
a palette swap, Ryan.
I'm gonna possess your body. I'll only appear in this form again when you're about to expire.
What? What a zinger.
Oh. What?
I don't really understand. Doesn't have anything.
Oh, it's a puzzle boss, Ryan.
Probably a puzzle boss, but I guess.
When you're about to die.
So I'm gonna have to let it almost kill me?
He says he won't appear again in this form until you're almost dead.
Ugh.
Tequila is made specifically from blue agave, apparently.
Hmm.
So saith Wikipedia. I don't know anything about anything. Don't listen to me.
Okay.
I'm full of trash.
I guess I'll just punch a gal.
I guess. It's a good thing he's cursed, I guess? I don't know.
How about I refund
Oh, he's not draining damage. I can't really tell what's happening down there. Are those mini versions of the big sprite?
Kind of seems that way.
They kind of look like bearded winking faces in flames. But like the face is really big, but it's on like a little wizard body.
Yes.
Easier to see.
It looks good. He
I
looks like he's just trying to trick you into selling your soul. I got a real bargain for you, wink wink.
Okay,
Gal's down to 1, so...
Maybe it's everybody.
Come on. Wow died. Yep, wow's over. Not gonna make it anymore.
Wow, this fight looks dumb. Okay.
Yeah, what the fuck is this? Like, they have nothing to steal. They just respawn if I kill them. Gal was at 1 and the guy didn't show up. Now he's at 0. I kind of want to bring him back to life just so that he gets his death expiration thing. So I guess I'll do that.
Do you have X Zone as a spell?
Yes. I don't know who has it.
I don't understand.
No one has it. But yes. I could have it. Why?
Did you save right before this?
Yeah.
Kill everybody in your own party. Have them kill themselves.
Alright.
Try it anyway.
I guess I can't lure on myself. So how about I fire 2?
Okay, so he possesses one of your characters, and then it won't appear again until that character has been zombied, petrified, or KO'd. But it looks like that was Gao.
Well, he didn't get possessed.
Well, who? Oh, somebody got possessed then. Okay.
No.
Oh, the easiest way to do this is to petrify your party members, and then cure them with soft Osuna.
I have break.
Basically, you need to kill one of your party members to depossess them so that WrexSoul will appear. So you don't have to kill everybody, just whoever is possessed, but I'm not sure how you tell who's who.
Yeah, also it seems like if you happen to have ribbons on, you can't really make that happen. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring Gao back, just to see if that's relevant.
He's also weak to ice. Just FYI.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just cheating, but because this fight looks like bullshit.
It is kind of bullshit. Break yourself, Strabo. Caster, break thyself.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just gonna have to kill Strabo the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, just have Locke kill him.